So what we're gonna do today is just a really quick and easy date night makeup. Are you ready? All right, here we go. I didn't want to bore you with applying my foundation, so I went ahead and applied it already, and I used the Vita Lumiere by Chanel. And why I love this one is because it's really supple. It makes the skin look fresh and youthful and a little bit of that J.Lo glow that we all love. And I applied it with the Giorgio Armani brush in number 13, and it just kind of helps to smooth it all out, get in those creases, and just make you look like you have a fresh, beautiful palette. I added a little bit of pink blush, which was my very used NYX blush in Rose. And what I want to do next is just add a little bit of contouring with my bronzer. So here I have the Terracotta Light Guerlain in number 2. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into my little crease there, add a little bit of depth, and then I'm gonna move it right along. So we're going to start with my Dior 5 palette here, and this is Petal Shine 809, and there's a couple of different colors in here. I use this all the time. It has a taupey color to the bottom left on the palette. And I use my fingers a lot, and I'll just brush it over the whole thing, but it's getting so low that I'm just going to use a brush. And this brush I got from the drugstore. It's called CALA, and it was a little set. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sweep that across my lid. And it's a little bit lighter than the color I'm going to use in my crease. Now we're going for a semi-smoky eye here. A little bit of drama, a little bit of fun, something that you don't usually do for your day makeup. Next, I'm going to apply my contouring, and this is Chanel Essential in FAUVE, number 90. And I just want to use my brush, and I'm going to apply it right into that crease and just above the crease. Once we finish adding the contouring in the crease of our eye, we're gonna do it right underneath the eye. So I'm just gonna apply that same Chanel color right under my eye. And if you get any little powder, then just brush it away. There we go. So we're looking a little raccoonish at the moment, but don't worry, we're gonna get there. Before I start applying my liner, I'm just gonna go and hit my eyelashes with a curl brush. I'm doing it right at the base, right at the center, and then right at the tips. Base, center, tips. All right. Now we're going to add the liner. So I'm gonna go for a brown color, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of black later to kind of sharpen the whole look. So I'm using one of my favorite eyeliners. It's the Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner, and it's just super easy to get on the eyes. So I'm gonna go into my waterline, and then I'm just gonna let it seep a little bit beneath the waterline, and then I'm gonna go and add some on the top as well. Here we go. I put it right in my waterline, and now I'm just gonna add a little bit underneath the lash line. And next, I'm gonna add some to the top lid, right at the base of my lashes. I'm gonna go a little bit thicker on the outside and then really fine and thin as I get closer to the corner of my eye. Okay. Can you see how adding a little bit of thickness on the outside really makes the eyes pop and really stand out? It gives it a little bit of a seductive edge. Now what I want to do is I want to take my Chanel eyeshadow again and just blend underneath. And for the final touch on the liner, I'm going to take my Elizabeth Arden black pencil and I'm gonna go right inside the waterline, and that's just gonna really make my eyes pop. And for the final touch on the liner, I'm going to take my Elizabeth Arden black pencil and I'm gonna go right inside the waterline, and that's just gonna really make my eyes pop. What you want to think about with this makeup is that you have your lighter color and then you're layering on your shadow in the crease, which goes underneath. Then you have your brown and then your black. So it's 3 levels, and that's what really gives it that extra layer of drama. Lastly, I'm just going to apply my MAC Studio Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara, and then we'll just put a lip on and we'll go out on our date. I can't wait. Adding a little bit extra on the ends to highlight that kind of pop and that seductive upsweep. So lastly, what we're gonna do is just add a little bit of lip. So I'm going for a neutral shade because my eyes are so strong. And this is the NYX 810. So I'm just gonna go on, highlight my lips, and I'm just gonna hit the corner edge of my line, just moving a tiny, tiny bit beyond, just a tiny bit. That's just gonna keep my lips looking really crisp and sharp. So even though I'm just going with a gloss, it's still gonna keep my lips looking sharp. Now the trick here is so that they don't bleed and that they don't disappear is to apply it about 1 millimeter away from the edge. So your lip edge stays sharp and crisp, but you still have that beautiful glossy effect. And I am using E.L.F. Glossy Gloss in Pink Candy. And there we have it, friends, an easy date night makeup that'll take you from day to night in a snap. If you like this tutorial, then share it with your friends. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You can also find us on Facebook at Beauty Snap, and you can find us on the web at beauty-snap.com. Get gorgeous and go